Hi, my name's Jarett, and this is my story. So, Hi, my name's Jarett, or Ghost Gatos, or HTTP Philly on YouTube, as some of you may know me. Life growing up was absolutely fun. I remember playing a lot of sports right down the street from my old house, which was in Mayfair, which was a neighborhood that I grew up in. But right down the street from my house, I used to play football on like this church, and they had like this beautiful grass hill. I played a lot of sports until I found an Xbox. I was just playing a lot of video games. Growing up in school was a lot like I was a popular loner, which is being known by a lot of people, but I am always by myself, and it was hard for me to go into different groups, especially when I got to high school. I went to Franklintown. High school was very by yourself, and like no one really cared. You had to like find your group, which I never found my group. I love skating, and I love making YouTube videos, and I absolutely love making music. I just want to be a social media influencer and make sure everyone knows that they can be 100% themselves at all times. You should always have great friends around you, because that will keep you motivated throughout a lot of things.
I knew Jarett for about since high school. I can't even really tell the years, but we met in high school, and he sat at my lunch table. He's kind of quiet, but I mean, he was always out of his shell a little bit with me, and I kind of liked that. Everyone else was always like, why Jarett talking to you, man? Like, he doesn't talk to me at all. Like,
I knew Jarett for about 3 years now. We met down 2017 down at Revolution's bowling rink. You know, we've been cool since then. My favorite thing to do is probably go sightseeing, see the river or something, see some trees, you know, just hang out in nature, skateboard.
As I went through my high school career, I started to get myself more involved into clubs, which I started off in photography. Then after that, I went to a film class, and then I graduated from there. But since having those little events in my, I guess like early on career sort of my upbringing, I definitely got really inspired to work with a lot of cameras, and that's what got me into social media. My daily schedule consists of me waking up very early. I guess about 6:30 I will wake up, and then I will go off to make food. And I absolutely love making food. My favorite thing to cook is the breakfast food. My favorite things to cook is probably like eggs, like real quick, or I'll just make like different sandwiches or crepes or something like that. But then after that, I hit up a few friends just to get my day going, talk to some people, so I just won't be in my room with my dog just chilling bored. But I hit up a few friends. Probably I'll hit up Liam first. Liam's a very great artist. He is very hardworking. He pushes you through the work, and he kind of challenges you with your lyrics to make sure it's kind of like a punchline type of thing, to make sure it's like catchy and clever.
Jarett's really creative, always trying to like reinvent and do new stuff. So I'm like trying to keep up with him and like, you know, be at the same pace with him, because you know he's always on a flow, and I'm trying to just be on that flow, because you know Jarett's next step, always next move. He's definitely like the trendsetter.
One trait about Jarett that I like the most is his swag. With the little trench coat, the style, the ties, the bow ties, the fancy shoes, Stacey Adams and all, you know, this style.
Some of the challenges that comes with being a social media influencer is definitely editing. If you have 1 minute, then you have to edit for about an hour, because I like to put a lot of effects and a lot of details into my videos to make sure people are very engaged. And another thing that is very challenging for me is definitely getting writer's block or creativity block, where I just get stuck, or I just sit there for hours trying to come up with ideas and it doesn't work. But for me to get over it, I like to listen to different types of music, or I like to focus on something else, maybe like read a book or just get off the computer for like 20 minutes or something like that. My videos are more comedy videos and inspiring people to go to different places and just go outside and explore.
He's definitely going to be like famous or some kind of like motivational speaker. If it's not in music, he's moving people's lives in some way or another.
I see Jarett down the line. I see him living in LA, probably going to famous people parties, getting money because he's rich if he's living in LA. I don't know how he's going to become rich. Probably a big YouTuber, you know, just living life, enjoying himself.
In the future, I see myself as a social media influencer, and I also see myself being the best version of myself. And to get there, I would like to work on some small goals for personal development and to build my character as a person. When I do get there, I would like to work with a lot of different charities, and I would like to work with a lot of different schools. And if I can, I would give back to the community, helping out the parks, because growing up in Philadelphia was very rough. Other than that, once I'm done that, I would like to travel the world, probably go to a different city and live there and see how everything's going.
As of today, hold on, let me check the date. As of today, Tuesday, December 15th, the YouTube channel is going absolutely great. I am about to make the biggest return. I'm at 287 subscribers, about to hit 300. By next year, we're probably going to be at like 10K, no cap. I'm going to be working hard all year.